Welcome and thank you for joining us today as we kick off, hard to believe, our 5th annual Shine a Light on TANGO2 fundraiser. Woo-hoo. Hard to imagine it's been 5 years. Yay! Just as a quick reminder, we do have everyone on mute, and if you have questions, you can hold them till the end and enter them in the chat box, but at the end of the presentation, we'll answer them at the end of the call. We'll also be utilizing Wordly. We've been using this most recently if anyone joined the show and tell TANGO2 talk, but this is going to help us with translations. If you have your phone handy, you can scan the QR code that's shown on the screen, or click the link that Anne has shared in the chat box. And Wordly should automatically detect the language that's being spoken in real time and translate it to the selected native language that you've chosen, which you can then listen to on headset audio or read the captions on your device. So let's go ahead, everyone, and share where you're joining us from by typing it into the Zoom chat box. I'm joining from Chicago, Illinois in the US. You know, Anne is calling in from Florida, I presume.
Yep.
I see that we have the Jones family from the West Coast. Thank you for joining us so early. David Longman, so late for you. Thank you, calling in from Australia. Let's see, Bob Mitchell and Robin, I see you guys joining. Thank you. Good morning to you, calling from Michigan. The Taggart family, hi Jakey, calling in from Illinois as well. Joanne and Lynn, good morning. Thanks for joining us, 2 fellow members of the fundraising committee. Let's see, I'm going to navigate to the chat box really quick. We have team members joining us from Delaware, France, Michigan, Australia, Ontario, Mexico, all over the world. Thank you again for joining us. Again, welcome to our 5th annual Shine a Light on TANGO2 fundraising kickoff. Like I said, it is hard to imagine that this community has already been fundraising together for over 5 years. I can remember celebrating our first Shine a Light on TANGO2 campaign in 2021, where we heard from that year's ambassador family, the Messerschmitts, and their TANGO2 journey with children, Jackson, Daniel, and McKenna. It was also our family's first broader involvement with the TANGO2 community. For those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, my name is Sam Gregoire, and I'm the fundraising chair for the TANGO2 Research Foundation. I first got involved with TANGO2 Research Foundation by joining our fundraising committee in 2020, I believe. The previous year, my nephew Jake was diagnosed with TANGO2 in May, just 2 days after his 2nd birthday. I remember how the first Shine a Light TANGO2 come together felt. It was a little sad to hear other stories that reminded us of our own, but also somewhat comforting, right? After almost a year of unanswered questions, our family had learned of Jake's diagnosis, but it was also clear that we learned of a new community that has since become a feeling of family. To all of our recently diagnosed families and those joining us for the first time this year, welcome. Know that you are not alone and that we are all here for the same purpose, to help give our TANGO2 children the best. Thank you for sharing your stories, which help instill our mission in finding a cure for TANGO2 deficiency disorder. To those families that have helped us raise truly hundreds of thousands of dollars at this point over the years, thank you again for your determination and your momentum. We're so gratified that we're able to bring this inspiring community together each year through the virtual fundraising campaign for our TANGO2 Warriors and Angels. As you can see on the map, we are located all over the world. We're an international community, and this virtual event has been the best way to bring us all together. And this year, we're very happy to welcome and introduce so many new families to our community. We're going to take a moment to highlight a couple new families that have been introduced to the TANGO2 Research Foundation. Can you advance? Sorry, I think my slide's lagging. Are we on Carter?
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we are.
All right, thanks. From England, welcome Carter. In the words of Cody Leah, it's such a special thing to see Carter's absolute love for life. He has the most crazy personality and is the happiest when he's making the whole room laugh. Carter, we are happiest to hear about your love for life. We also have from England, welcome Hamad and honor his brother Hassan, a TANGO2 angel. In the words of their mother, Sarah, that we've all come to know more recently, Hamad has an amazing laugh, smile, and sense of humor, while Hassan was loving and cheeky. We are grateful to have their family as part of our community and to celebrate Hassan's memory. From Japan, we welcome Yuoto. Yuoto's mom, Saori, shares Yuoto's love. He loves interacting with people and is always handing out picture books and toys, saying, "Here you are." He loves listening to songs and dancing to music and walking outside a lot. Welcome, Yuoto and family. A big welcome to Brinley and her family from Ontario, Canada. According to Carly Way, Brinley is super sweet and loving, but also has a wild and spicy side. She is a social butterfly and will say hi and give high fives or props to just about everyone. She also loves music and dancing and absolutely adores playing with her big brother Dawson. Welcome, Brinley and family, and thank you for already kicking off your Shine a Light on TANGO2 fundraiser. Brinley's team has already helped us to raise over 2,500 Canadian dollars. Thank you. Our next TANGO2 warrior we're welcoming is Lainey and her family from San Diego, California. When we asked what makes Lainey unique, her mom, Cynthia, has said, "Everyone loves Lainey and her big, beautiful smile. She is the sweetest, loving girl and will ask you for a hug with her arms out and gently pat you on your back. She's very strong-willed and will get what she wants, super resilient." Welcome, Lainey and Cynthia. From Woodward, Oklahoma, welcome Joshua's family. According to Selena, Joshua, who is a TANGO2 angel, had a happy heart, was loving, and excited to learn. We are happy to have Joshua's family in our community and are here to support them in any way that we can. Thank you, Selena. I know I echo the sentiments of many of us while welcoming Joseph and his family to our TANGO2 community. Joseph is our oldest known TANGO2 warrior. He's 42 years old and lives in Australia. In the words of Carmel Murphy, Joe is happiest when he is on the water, especially if he is fishing. He's a valued member of the local fishing club and was awarded club member for 2024. Welcome, Joseph and your family. All the way from Brazil, please welcome Paulo Pietro and his family. His mother, Gisele, wrote that Paulo is a gift from God, the love of her life, her loving, affectionate, and in need of special care son. In her words, "My son, my love, my warrior." Very heartwarming, Gisele. Welcome to our TANGO2 family. And up next, we would like to welcome back Phoebe Driffle and her family from Great Britain. The Driffles were our 2024 ambassador family and have recently started TANGO2 UK to support TANGO2 families in the UK. Phoebe's mom, Hannah, who's joining us today, shared what makes Phoebe unique is her joy, her bravery, and her sense of humor. So happy to have you with us again, Driffle family. And last but certainly not least, welcome again to last year's holiday ambassador family from Australia, the Cohens. The Cohens have 2 daughters diagnosed with TANGO2 deficiency disorder, Beck and Samantha, who is a TANGO2 angel. In their own words, Samantha was our beautiful angel who loved so much, and we are so grateful to have had her for the time we had her. When asked about their daughter Beck, they shared Beck has extraordinary resilience, an engaging personality, and friendly social skills, and an adventurous nature. Welcome back, Cohen family. We're very happy to welcome these new faces, and I'll speak for the entire TANGO2 community to add, we're so glad that you have found us. Please know that we are all here to support you with your journey. Thank you for sharing your stories. As we kick off today's call, we'll be sharing information about the Shine Eye on TANGO2 campaign, our new website, including a quick tutorial of how to navigate the website and how to create your own fundraising page and team. If this is your first time fundraising, we'll be sharing a list of different fundraising ideas and events to help you get started. We'll also be sharing a few other resources that are available to you and your team, and you'll hear from an experienced fundraiser. And finally, we'll meet this year's ambassador family, where we'll be sharing their journey with TANGO2. We'll conclude our kickoff with a special guest speaker, TANGO2 Research Foundation's own Dina Chisholm, to share an update regarding the Research Foundation's research activities. Lastly, we'll also open up the discussion to a question and answer session. We promise after today's kickoff that you will feel inspired and have the tools and resources available to help you get involved. I do see a lot of familiar faces on the call, so we'd like to start by recapping last year's campaign. Thank you again to everyone who rallied behind our beautiful children and young adults and helped shine a light on TANGO2. Now I'll pass it over to Anne.
Thank you so much, Sam. I was watching Jake while we were playing that video, and he was jumping up and down. It was just too cute. Yeah, that video, I just have to say, just makes me so happy to see the community come together and have fun over something like this. So thank you again. I saw a lot of familiar faces that are back again. So thank you for being here. And thank you, Destiny, for creating that video. It just brings me so much joy. For those who I haven't met yet, my name is Anne Geffen, and I'm the Executive Director of the TANGO2 Research Foundation. And as you probably can tell by the video, the Shine a Light on TANGO2 campaign is the foundation's largest campaign that we hold every year. And through this campaign, we're able to raise money to fund research and help spread awareness in our local communities. And last year, I'm proud to share that we raised $112,000. And thanks to many of your efforts, we were able to fund several research projects, provide travel grants to many families to attend the conference, and continue to support our foundation's activities. And as many of you know, very little is known about TANGO2 deficiency disorder beyond its name. And there are currently no treatments or cures, and the prognosis is uncertain. But we are very determined to continue fund life-saving research, support studies that will lead to treatments, raise awareness for accurate diagnosis, and provide a special supportive community for our families. We have had tremendous momentum in the last few years, and we've also made incredible progress with our B vitamin story. But we know that there is a lot of unknowns. And as a research foundation, we're committed to driving research forward, and it's all through your fundraising efforts that we're able to do so. And with your fundraising help last year, we invested $100,000 in research around the world, bringing our total investment to over $860,000 since 2018. And you'll hear more about our research progress with Dina, our research engagement director, in a little bit. And so this year, our fundraising committee has set a goal to raise $120,000. And we feel strongly that we can achieve this goal and even surpass it with our mighty TANGO2 family. If every single person gets involved, registers a team to fundraise, well, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make that goal. And now I'd like to introduce you to our newest team member, Destiny Braden, our Development and Operations Associate. And Destiny is going to share how to kick off fundraising efforts.
Thank you, Anne. So the Shine a Light on TANGO2 fundraising campaign will officially begin today. Our goal is to get as many people as possible involved. The more participants we have, the more money we can collectively raise and reach our overall fundraising goal of $120,000. I want to say thank you to those who have already registered. Thank you to Amy, Tasha, Joanne, Marcy, Blake, Carly, Caitlin, Robin, Kara, Sam, Veronica, Lisa, David, Lorenzo, and Matt. A lot of people have registered so far. And thanks to that, we're almost at $10,000 raised already. After the end of our campaign on June 28th at 10 a.m., we will have a virtual celebration to celebrate and share our success via Zoom. Okay, so now I'm going to take a moment to walk you through how to register for our Shine a Light on TANGO2 campaign. We're using a new platform this year called Raisely that we haven't used in the past, but so far people who have been using it have said it is a lot more user-friendly. So first, you're going to go to www.shinealightontango2.com. This is a screenshot from the site, and the register button, the donate button, and resources for fundraisers is at the top of the page. On the main page, you will see many features, including names of donors, featured fundraisers, how close we are to reaching our goal, and the leaderboard, where you can see how everyone else is doing in their fundraising efforts in case you are shooting for top 10. At the top of the page, you will see the option to click register to set up your own page. You will then be prompted to choose to fundraise as an individual or start a team. If you're choosing to fundraise as an individual, you will be given the option to join a team during the registration process. Once signed in, you can click on your profile picture at the top right of the homepage and find your account information, your fundraising page, as well as your dashboard. Here's an example of a team fundraising page, which is formatted nearly the same as an individual fundraising page. You can see the area circled in red, where you can edit your profile and share it. On a team page, when you hit share, it will create a link where people can view your profile, and then there's also a join team button where they can click to join your team as well. Our goal is for each team captain to recruit 5 to 8 participants to join their team. This could be family, friends, neighbors, or coworkers. Anyone who is interested in supporting our mission. Once your page is ready, you can share your page on social media, asking for support, as well as emails and texts with friends and family with the link to your donation page. You can add additional photos to your fundraising page using the blog function, which can be used to post additional photos, as well as to give fundraising updates to your supporters. And below that, you can see a screenshot of the dashboard, which is where you can go to see your individual and team pages. And at the bottom of the dashboard, you can also see your recent donations. You can like donations as well as leave messages to your supporters. And this is a really easy and fun way to engage more with your supporters. Make sure to check out our resources for fundraisers page on the front of our website. Here you can find our offline donation form, fundraising guidelines, and participant handbook. The offline donation form can be printed and filled out and mailed to us with your donation. Then you can click Add an offline donation for the donation to be counted towards your online fundraising total. It may take up to 10 days for your offline donation to be reflected on your fundraising page. You can also design and sell your own t-shirts on Bonfire. A percentage of the sales will go directly to the foundation. Here's an example of a shirt David Longman in Australia created for his team Funder from Down Under in honor of his son Erling. And don't forget, whatever event or fundraiser you plan, double check to see if your employer offers corporate matching gifts. Many employers have gift matching programs where they will agree to match an employee's donation to the same nonprofit. Last year, Amanda Hull created the TANGO2 Trailblazers initiative to make it easy to get active and fundraise with team members from around the world. Even if you have your own fundraising page, you can still become a trailblazer and make an impact. Thanks to 111 participants, we raised over $4,000 last year. Join us again to move for a cause. You can walk, run, cycle, or swim 2 kilometers, 22 kilometers, or 222 kilometers, all at once or break it up. Sign up for the Team Trailblazers on the Shine a Light on TANGO2 website and complete your chosen distance by June 20th, and you will earn a unique TANGO2 Trailblazer medal. Go solo or rally friends to join or sponsor you. Every step helps raise awareness for TANGO2. You can see in this screenshot on the top left that at the top of the Shine a Light page, there's a button to become a Trailblazer. From there, you can click Join Team and help make an impact and join the Global Trailblazers team. After participating, you will fill out a form and receive a special medal pictured here on the bottom right in the mail. Speaking of medals and prizes, stay tuned for prizes that you can win along the way during this Shine a Light on TANGO2 campaign. Including t-shirts, a trip to our banquet, and free registration to our family conference next year. As a reminder, we have a helpful participant handbook that you can download from the homepage of shinealightontango2.com. Myself, Anne, and the entire fundraising committee are standing by to answer any questions that you may have. Please do not hesitate to contact us via email if you need help with anything at all.
Thank you, Destiny.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the great information. I know many of you are out there are runners, so we look forward to seeing you out at the races while representing our TANGO2 community. And now I'd like to introduce Matt Dort, who is currently our leading Shine a Light fundraiser, having already raised over 8,000 Canadian dollars. Matt will take a few moments to share with you how he started fundraising. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you for this opportunity to speak to my fundraiser. About 5 years ago, I started this fundraiser I call Sharing the Love. And it sort of came from Valentine's Day was approaching, the Shine a Light fundraising campaign was approaching. So I decided to hold a fundraiser 5 years ago on Valentine's Day. And from that point forward, I've called it Sharing the Love. And a lot of people look forward to Sharing the Love fundraiser. And what it is it's an online raffle draw that I use to gather or generate funds for the TANGO2 Research Foundation. So I have a strong, connected family, a group of family and friends, and I'm involved in the fly fishing and hunting communities. And they have came forward with beautiful and amazing raffle items that I could sell online tickets on. So in this picture you see presented here today, I'm a sport fishing guide, and so I offered a guided trip and I sold tickets on that. And the other picture is gift cards. There's been many businesses that have donated gift cards to me. And when I put them all together, that particular raffle item was worth $420. So I sold online tickets on that. Airbnbs, professional athletes have donated memorabilia, sports memorabilia to me. So this year I had 35 items in my fundraiser. And I run it for 2 weeks. I kick it off on Valentine's Day. And I use Facebook as the platform because with their algorithm, it allows every time a comment, a like, a share is done, it puts it back in people's feeds. So it keeps a lot of awareness on my fundraiser for the 2 weeks that I run it. And it allows people to get very interactive. And not only do they get a great opportunity to win nice raffle prizes, it allows me to generate awareness about TANGO2, which is one of the key features that I like. With my Facebook fundraiser, I take the link and I share it on other applications. I use Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm constantly pasting the link in those platforms to point back to my fundraiser on Facebook. And I've generated a lot of interest. And this year I was very fortunate to raise $8,500. And it's the 5th year doing it. So I really enjoy the fundraiser. Everyone looks forward to it, and it's going to a phenomenal cause where we are seeing our research dollars put to good use.
Thanks so much, Matt.
You're welcome.
Thanks for sharing. You've really inspired the rest of the group, and it's amazing to see what you're able to do for us year after year. And now I'd like to introduce you to this year's ambassador family. Please welcome Veronica, Tyson, and their daughter, Thea.
Oh, I know. Okay, here. That's funny.
What is that?
all wanted to follow, but the time it was time to go. It was time to go. Look at the moon and little apple. And of course. What is this? Cheese.
Posted on YouTube, and we can add the link to the Facebook group so that everyone can see it.
Thanks, Destiny. Sorry about that,
Yes,
everyone, but as she shared, it'll be posted later for everyone to watch the end of the video. And with that, I would like to introduce Thea, Tyson, and Veronica, who would like to say a few words to our community.
Thank you. So good morning, everyone, or whatever it may be in your time zone. Thank you so much for taking the time to hear our story. Sorry we weren't able to get the full video in there, but I really hope you get a chance to review it and see, really kind of how once we started vitamins, things really began to turn around for Thea. I'm Tyson, Thea's dad, and I just want to start by thanking my wife, Veronica, for putting that video together, and for really taking the lead in the advocacy work for our daughter. It means the world to us to share this journey with all of you, and I want to start by expressing my gratitude to this incredible community. When Thea was diagnosed 8 years ago, the loneliness and the helplessness of the situation felt overwhelming. But as we started to find other families, the emotional support and connection we found really changed everything for us. Through those connections we made, we saw that even though this wasn't the life we expected for us, we saw the joy and the love and the good life we could have for our daughter and our family. I also want to give my huge thanks to Mike, Kasha, and Ryan for starting the TANGO2 Research Foundation. This was also life-changing for our family. For one thing, it gave us a way to help. For me, one of the hardest parts of this diagnosis was that helpless feeling of not being able to do anything to protect our daughter. But with the TANGO2 Research Foundation, we could fundraise, we could participate in the natural history study, we could contribute and have agency, to help our daughter like never before. We never imagined we would attend conferences and meet the doctors and see their presentations on the research findings that are helping our children. And the research our incredible TANGO2 doctors have undertaken has taught us so much, particularly about the critical role B vitamins play in managing TANGO2 related symptoms. As you haven't seen in the video yet, but hopefully will, B vitamins unlocked our daughter, and we really got to see her develop and learn in ways we didn't think were possible. The foundation has not only advanced our understanding of this rare disease, but also provides our families with life-saving resources. One such resource I wanted to highlight was an emergency letter containing vital information for the medical teams, a document that has already made significant difference in protecting our daughter. Since the first metabolic crisis, we've had multiple scares that have led us to the emergency room, and the letter got Thea the care she needed in the right amount of time to prevent metabolic crisis. And now the foundation is preparing to launch a detailed welcome packet for newly diagnosed families. The packet is more than just information. It's a lifeline for navigating the early days of diagnosis, and we truly believe it'll save lives. Looking ahead, we remain hopeful for the future of our children. We've come so far in such a short amount of time, and it's truly incredible. But there's more work to be done. With multiple animal models and some amazing lessons learned from previous research, we are so close to understanding the function of the TANGO2 protein in the body. And with that, the potential for more targeted treatments and a greater understanding of how we can help keep our children healthy and safe and maximize their capabilities. We believe in the power of this community and the work being done by the TANGO2 Research Foundation. By continuing to support its efforts, we can find more answers, keep leaning on one another for strength, and create a brighter, healthier future for all our children. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. Together, we are making a difference. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, Tyson and Veronica and Thea. We're so grateful that you're a part of this community, not only for your generous fundraising efforts year after year, but also as the creators of the Facebook group that we are all so intimately aware of. You started a space for families to bravely share their stories and a safe space to seek support, guidance, and comfort. Please realize how much your efforts have meant to the dozens, if not hundreds of families that you've touched. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dina, who is the Foundation's Director of Research Engagement. Dina is excited to share the current research activities underway, all made possible by your continuous, steadfast support. Thank you, Dina.
Yeah, no, thank you, Sam. It's so nice to see many of you here today, and I can't wait to meet a lot of you in person at the 2026 conference. But in the interim, I'm so ready to get this fundraising party started, and I really hope you guys are excited as I am about all the amazing work that our TDD researchers have been embarking on, and of course, their incredible accomplishments the foundation has achieved since the last Shine a Light campaign. Funding TANGO2 research is a very critical component of the foundation's mission. And here's a quick snapshot of how your generous donations are been hard at work since 2017. As we heard a little earlier, to date, we funded over $860,000 worth of research, and we're on track to hit the $1 million mark this grant cycle. However, we absolutely need your help and your support. With your support over the years, we funded 21 TANGO2 research projects for 26 individual researchers at 16 different academic institutions in 6 different countries. That's amazing. We're an international cohort. Research findings from all of our grantees have played such a pivotal role in unraveling these mysteries surrounding TANGO2. And we're really, really excited to witness the transformative impact their work is having and continuing to have as it advances our understanding of TDD and strives towards improved treatment and improved outcomes for our warriors. Together with the Foundation's Research Committee and other TANGO2 experts, we're currently right in the thick of our grant cycle 5. We had a total of 7 invited submit full proposals yesterday on Rare Disease Day. And we successfully engaged researchers worldwide and recruited a 9-person clinical academic expert grant review team. We're so highly impressed by the competitive applications and even more excited about what their proposed research is going to mean for our community. So you guys stay tuned for our Shine a Light celebration in June to find out who our Grant Cycle 5 awardees will be and their promising research that they plan to do. So we are so very fortunate to have fostered a really, really extremely collaborative and dedicated group of clinicians, healthcare professionals, and researchers whose endeavors extend far beyond their labs, academic, and healthcare institutions. These individuals are deeply moved not only to support our mission, but our community. And it really shows in the research adjacent activities that they engage in to address our community's most pressing needs. So we're actively working on developing B vitamin dosing guidance, managing metabolic crises, disease progression, as well as early detection and diagnosis. And again, just as the Swetek said, if you haven't already joined the TANGO2 Natural History Study and or the TANGO2 Research Learning Network, we highly encourage you to do so. Families play a critical role in the work that we do, especially the TDD research. So please make sure you reach out to me and our Destiny if you'd like more information on the Natural History Study or the Research Learning Network. And I just really want to conclude by saying fundraising for TANGO2 research, you guys become the architects of hope, the builders of progress, the guardians of possibility. Your contributions pave the way for groundbreaking discoveries, innovative treatments, and, promise for a cure. So I really urge you all to stand with us, fight with us, champion with us the cause of TANGO2 research. We can turn our collective dreams into a reality. We pave the way for the future. We pave the way for a future for TANGO2 not to be a barrier, but a conquerable challenge.
Thank you so much, Dina. Can everybody hear me? Okay, wonderful. I also want to try to perhaps replay the video at the very end of this. So Sam, before we actually wrap things up, I can try to play it off of my desktop as well. Thanks for everybody's patience, and thank you so much, Dina. It's really incredibly encouraging to see how our fundraising efforts are directly driving progress and really meaningful advancements that are bringing hope to our families. And special thank you to you, Dina. Your dedication and helping to coordinate these efforts is, I know, a lot of work, and it's really helping our foundation tremendously and our families. So as we wrap up, I do have a few other important announcements. So please save the dates for June 28th, 10 a.m. Eastern. This is the time where we're going to gather to celebrate our campaign once we plan to hit the $120,000. And then we'll also announce our research grant awardees like Dina mentioned. And then also save the date for the 2026 TANGO2 Family Conference. And that's going to be June 28th through June 30th of 2026. So similar time frame, it's going to be at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort once again. So we're really hoping that we can see everybody there. And last but not least, if you're interested in getting involved, we're looking for volunteers. So reach out to me. I'm happy to chat about what you would like to help out with. We have different roles and opportunities and would really love to have you be part of our volunteer team. And Sam, I'm gonna pass it over to you, and then I can attempt to play the video.
Okay, thanks, Anne. And thank you all again in advance for your time, support, and contributions and efforts. If you have any questions, you can feel free to stay on the call and we'll hold a question and answer session. If not, we'll replay Thea's video. We're determined to reach this year's goal of $120,000, allowing us to continue to rapidly accelerate the understanding of TANGO2 deficiency disorder, develop future treatments and therapies, and one day a cure, And together we will shine a light on TANGO2. So let the fundraising begin. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
If you do have questions, you can feel free, whatever you're comfortable with, to send in the chat or, come off of mute and speak directly to the group too. Thanks for resharing that, Anne. It's a beautiful video.
It was like we did that on purpose, guys. It was a little trailer at the beginning, and then there so everybody sticks around to the very end. I'm just so astonished. Veronica, Tyson, that was beautiful. And I know you're headed to gymnastics this morning, correct? That's great. That's wonderful. Well, thanks everybody. We'll be sure to get everything posted on our YouTube channel. We'll post that video and then the recording of this call as well, in case you want to share. Does anybody ever? I see Matt, you dropped something in the chat here. You want to explain and share that with us?
Sure. I believe it was just a recap of my fundraiser, just a few more details that maybe I did not provide during the few minutes that I spoke. So if anyone has any questions, they can reach out to me that way.
Thank you. Oh, hi, Sia.
There's Priya. Thanks for sharing, Matt.
You're welcome.
Anybody else want to chime in and share any fundraising ideas or questions or anything?
We're looking into hosting a mini golf tournament this year. It's a new idea. It's something we talked about doing last year, but we thought it would be a fun way to get a lot of our friends and family and neighbors involved in something easy for both parents and kids to be a part of. Who doesn't like mini golf?
Great, I love that. Yeah, I think Lisa, she did a golf tournament in the past. I don't think it was mini golf, but I'm pretty sure, right, Lisa? Hi, Lisa, good to see you.
Hi, Lisa.
Did do a mini golf tournament 3 years in a row. Yes, we did.
Oh, wow.
It's a great fundraiser.
Good to know. Hopefully we're as successful as you guys have been.
You will be, I'm sure.
Any other fundraising ideas?
Oh, Destiny, you need to share what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, so I do a little bit of stained glass. So I was thinking about making like the TANGO2 logo design out of stained glass. And yeah, doing something with that. But yeah, excited.
That's really cool. Keep us posted.
Yeah, I will for sure.
I'd like to have something like that in our home.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I just want to take a second too. So many times when we have these events, we don't often get a chance to meet some of the clinicians and clinical experts that are part of the work that we're doing. I just want to take a second to introduce you guys to Nick Abreu from NYU. He is on our scientific advisory board, and he's been intimately involved in the work we've been doing for over a year now. So I want you guys to see his face, say hello. Hopefully he'll be able to join us for the 2026 conference. I just wanted to shout him out really quickly. He's all in. I don't know, Nick, if you want to say a few words.
Thank you for having this. This is my first Shine a Light celebration kickoff, so it's incredibly touching to hear all of your stories, certainly within neurogenetics. This is why I do what I do, and try to short the diagnostic odyssey and have which ultimately can move forward treatments, and know that everyone at the Scientific Advisory Board shares your passion and can just is humbled by your courage, strength, and passion to move this whole field forward. We're here with you and are looking to you all to help figure out what the biggest priorities are and hear you loud and clear that really therapies are what we need. So thank you.
Thanks, Nick. Nice to meet you. any other questions, ideas, updates on some of our TANGO2 kids? All right. Well, thank you for joining us this morning. We hope you enjoyed our presentation, and we look forward to seeing all of your fundraising efforts over the next coming months and regrouping together in June. Thank you, everyone. Have a good rest of your
Thanks so much,
Saturday.
everybody.
Bye.
Hi. Bye, Mimi. See you
Bye.
soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.